although we walk in the flesh, the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh. That statement is very key on our warfare journey. Although we walk in the flesh, we do not wage war according to the flesh. In fact, we should probably just stop there and go study the flesh. Because if we study the flesh, we will know in warfare we can't use this. The literal meaning would also say we do not use natural means to do the warfare. Why? Because those that we are fighting with are not physical beings. So that's the literal meaning or approach. But the most powerful approach over and above that, which is also true, that it's not physical beings we are fighting with, so you can't get a physical gun to take out a demon. Although that's true, the most powerful part, therefore, in overcoming these spirits, therefore, forces of darkness, therefore, in warfare, is to take into account what the Bible says when it says, we do not war according to the flesh. And you take that and link it to what the Bible teaches about the flesh. And then say, if this is what the Bible calls the flesh, this will be included in my list of don't use in warfare. So, for example, if you go to Galatians, as I previously mentioned, it speaks about do not walk in the flesh. It says walk after the Spirit. That's Galatians 5:16. Walk after the Spirit, and you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So we know in warfare that you can't use the flesh because the beings we are fighting are not of the flesh. However, very, very important to understand is that these beings depend on the flesh as a weapon. We made reference to how sin is one of the weapons available. And many of the things, sin included, the primary in fact in these things, they come through the flesh. They operate through the flesh. Any person who has quit on the flesh has won the biggest war already. Of course, there's still other wars to fight, but has won the biggest war already. And he enters into a